Coach. cold this one. I'm used to being ice cold, but this year it's cold. You see how dry it is in the UK and stuff.
But I've got another one in the car.
No, it's fine, actually.
You want to get it? Let me see if I can fit it.
Barry.
I'll be better if I had that. Oh, Mali, libo.
A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, here at rather a warm UCT. And yes, you might be tuning in and saying to us, why UCT when it's a fixture between the visitors MATIES and the host Villagers? Well, today there was a power failure at the Brookside Stadium in Claremont, and plans had to be made, and those were quick plans, and neighbourhood calls were made, and UCT said come and play the fixture here. So everybody is extremely grateful for that, especially with no games having to be postponed at this hectic and busy schedule of rugby fixtures, as well as rugby internationals, provincials, you name it. Well, here we are. My name, Barry Wilson, delighted to be with you tonight, and this is going to be a very entertaining fixture. You've got the MATIES, better known as Stellenbosch University. They in their maroon and gold colours, well known over the 157 years of existence, and they up against the men from Brookside playing out of UCT tonight in Villagers in the white and black and red. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to see a minute's silence, and both teams and officials have agreed to pay respects to respective family members, and that is to the recent loss of Zander Case and his mom, the hooker for Villagers, and Thomas Mayer, grandfather's passing. A minute's silence. May their souls rest in peace, fondly remembered by their family members as well as, I'm sure, the Villagers Rugby Club. Well, here we are again for the just gone 9 o'clock kickoff. It's going to be a very, very exciting one as well.
Just make sure they're all behind it.
Everything to play for in the sense of honours, because the league has already been won by Villagers. They've got that in the bag already, the second consecutive year, winning it last year, the Super League, Western Province A League, and they are top of the log. Our referee today is Nico Salento, and he's also a young, experienced referee, is Nico Salento. It's a great clearance. It hasn't gone into touch. Taking it on now, Marty's full of running. They're going to come here, whether leagues have been won or not. That will be surely a hard tackle, and Zander van Zyl takes it on. Nico Salente agrees with that. Keep it down, gentlemen. And straight into the boot it goes of Peter Marais. The fly half for Marty's, and he puts that almost onto the freeway. Here running parallel to UCT. Wednesday night, 9 o'clock fixture. It's time to come in your pajamas if you're still deciding to come and watch the game. But taking it out of the sky is Johnson, Jason Johnston. Marty's on the run. This is good inter-skills here. And knocked forward and then played off the ground as well. Stay on your feet when you're playing it. And penalised there is Gian Joubert. Adam Topley now moved to the inside centre position, normally seen at fly half. He hasn't found touch, it's well secured. It's going across the field now by MATIES. Straightening it up is inside centre, Simon Liversage.
Stay back. Thank you.
Scrum off. Jones gets the ball away.
Please.
It's Warwick Jones, again looking for it, goes out wide channels.
Advantage, boys.
Full of running are the MATIES at the present moment.
There we go.
Turnover ball, William Rose. Vane gets the ball. Turning MATIES around, watch out for Van Schalkwyk because he is a blitzvinnig is Matthew Van Schalkwyk, the right wing for the Villager side, and knock into touch, and they are right on the spot saying to Mr. Salente,
Okay, MATIES, let's go.
MATIES feed. Young MATIES side here, well known for their university rugby and their youthfulness, and they're here tonight to show that and express themselves. Up into the skies it goes, beautifully taken. That time looked like Zuku Poswa. It's a drive on, the leg drive is good, the body height is good. Jones again, out through the hands of Marev, and now taking it on. Just look at Jones going once more. MATIES coming to play. What an achievement it would be if they could get one over the champions tonight. The drive is good, but the ball's gone forward. It's good low body position by Lungelo Sampson. Villagers turning it around now. Now it's turnover ball. Tackle release is the call, as you can see. And Adam Topley now is going to go for the touchline again, and he's just going to make sure this time it crosses that whitewash. He's done just that, and just short of his own halfway line. Exciting start. The men from the Darnie Craven Stadium in Kutsenberg. And I'm sure the latest news is hit around the Western Cape and beyond with Sean Erasmus from Paul Boys High. He'll be taking up the coaching reins at MATIES Stellenbosch University from the 1st of September this year. Good luck to Mr. Sean Erasmus. William Rose now. He's at scrum off. Topley through the hands. Dummies over. Taking a long pass out to Van Schalkwyk. He's met in the air by Mikhail Volmer, but referee has already called them back. Pulling down is the call. In that line out, contact made into ground. And Topley again, just absorbing the pressure at the moment of Villagers, and now to the far touchline. Topley again gaining just under some 30 metres there. And here he is, the man who the respects were paid to, Zander Kies, the start of the game. I know that that heart of his tonight will be full of love and support in honour of his dear mom. Zander Kies now to try and find his jumper. Does just that.
Thank you.
The driving is good. Villagers have been well known for this. That'll go to ground. Referee's arm is out and say knock forward that time. Chipping over your own players would have been the call there. So the drive was good, just the windscreen wipers
Lucas,
need to
lift
get
up
the
this
mud
one.
out of the way
Yeah.
for Villagers.
Right, let me just switch
For
you guys to
stumbling
forward
over
start.
their own feet there.
Sit out all the nice defeated in. Let's go.
And they up against our MATIES, up against the Villagers side, established on the 2nd of June
Right.
in 1876. So that's 150 years ago, celebrating their 150th this year of Villagers. And what a way to celebrate it, winning the league again in their 150th year celebration. William Rose feeds. The scrum is good. Arm is out from referee Salento. They'll take it all the way. William Rose now goes back into the scrum, so they got to come back for the straight on penalty. Topley's already on it and just nudges that into the corner. You saw the drive earlier on. If it comes down quickly again, you're going to see these men changing into 4x4 gears quickly as possible. It's normally the Thomas Mayer show. Keys to Mayer. To the back, that time it looks like it went to Alex Rugby, and Alex Rugby went out outside the shoulder, so referee has no hesitation but to actually call it for MATIES, and they've decided now to take the line out, and that goes straight to CJ Pretorius. Everyone's line out not going to plan, so Villagers winning the MATIES line out now. Pick and go. Rose sells the dummy, beats one, goes on again. Thane comes to the scrum off position from his fly half position, still there. At the back door, Topley almost there, and it's turnover ball. Onto that straight away is Ndamazela. And Zamela. Coming in from the side, and Dylan Oteti, the guilty man. Coming from the side, just remember the ruck variation laws, very simple. You're coming to visit somebody, I've always said, knock on the front door and they'll invite you in. But if you're coming to visit, don't go down the driveway and climb through the bedroom windows, because that is illegal, and that is a simple analysis of a ruck. Come through the front door, which is at the back. Meaning at the back setup of the ruck. Well, CJ Erasmus now. A little bit of ping pong in the last line out. Can CJ now find his jumper? Line out is good. Superb play. Out it pops straight away to Jones. Onto Murray. It's already gone through the hands. It's been held up in the middle by DeFranchi. The Villager centre gone to ground. Jones again. That's big collision time. Uteti is on to the tackle. Maria again. Looks like that's Van Zyl taking it on. Now into the hands of Manuel, the outside centre. Jones again. Manuel just mentioned. Lovely play here by Sampson. In the game is Manuel. And that ball just going forward. But great variation from the men in the maroon colours. The MATIES. And affectionately called the MATIES. Two reasons, and there's stories around it, that the word tamati is the tomato. It's that reddish maroon colour, and that's how it came about. And then maatjies, the Afrikaans word for friend or buddy, and the shortened variation to the MATIES. And I believe that both of those are true. So to the buddy tomatoes, good luck. Stellenbosch University in action. Referee's arm is out. Rose goes on the blind side. And coming back for the give in the scrum and standing up, as you can see, Nico Salento carefully mentioning and showing. You would. Topley again now. Downfield it goes. Still no score on the scoreboard. No score on the scoreboard, and now we're still waiting here for the first one to put his hand up to see who it can be. Zander Kiesner. He's the man. Straight at the back it goes to Rugby. And not straight is the call. Right, joining me in the commentary box here tonight and do some analysis and be the co-pilot here with me, Luciana Cupido. Great to have you here, Luciana. How are you tonight? That's the first thing.
Hallelujah. Good evening, Barry. What a privilege, what an honor it is, first of all, to be commentating with you. Heard your voice so many times over the Western Province frequencies. So it's a privilege and an honor to be commentating and analyzing this match with you here this evening. Doing well, thank you.
Thank you, says the voice from yesteryear that used to do exactly this. Your thoughts on the game tonight? Where do you think you could put your R5 down on? Do you think the MATIES have come to play?
MATIES, as I was watching the game coming here, they look really up for the task. You can see this is a bunch of young guys that want to prove a point here this evening as we see them again on the attack in the 22-year Villager.
Right, and the great run here is in Zamela. Down it goes. Jones will be looking for it. He's going to find the big man, the dummy run. It goes through the hands of Ferreira. Picked up again. MATIES on the attack. Clear out ball is needed quickly. Jones does that. The big man in Fanzale rumbles it up a bit further. And surely that'll be hands over. Extended onto the carpet by Zander Kies. And referee says, penalty time. Luciana, I always say to people, what would you do now?
Yeah, if you are MATIES, you know, there's not a lot more that to play for. No titles up for grabs. You want to get the victory here this evening, as we see them going for touch, not going for the 3 points. And I think, intention made clear. We want to win this evening and we want to score tries while doing so. And on the other side, Barry, of course, Village are already been crowned champions. And I believe that MATIES would think, maybe they'll be relaxing on their morals here this evening. And let's see if we can get that more going as well.
Right, well, it's straight down to ground. It hasn't gone straight. It's been knocked forward. You can see the kick ahead field, downfield. Just on that point, Luciana, just for some rugby chat and banter, I've always said, even if there's nothing to play for, there's the honour of beating the Super League A champs. So you get 3 points. The score is 0-0 at the moment. It's psychological advantage. It does a lot for a team going forward. And when you get half a try, because that's what a penalty is, 2 of those you got your converted try. I always believe take them.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity for MATIES to take the 3. Now back on the 10-meter line and having to attack from there.
Right through the middle again it goes. River Sage done well in the inside centre and outside centre manual. Funzale yet again, and driving on is good. Jones is looking for it. Comes out wide. Samson now through the hands of Murray. That's been charged down, but it's picked up again. This
Excellent,
could be
he's
all
gonna
the
score.
way in. This is going to be as Chaba, Mr. Nell, Duan Nell, coming through from the fullback position, and that's what Marties have been looking for.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for. They were looking for that 5 points, and finally it came through their speedster. The ball just going to hand there. The kick came through. Little charge down from Villager, excellently picked up by the youngster, and then he just had a clean pair of heels, and he had the wherewithal to get to the try line and to beat the fullback on the outside as well. First points on the board for Marties.
Well, Villagers, I know they'll be hurting, even though you've won leagues. That doesn't mean anything at the moment. You want to win all your games. I know they've lost one in the season, and they don't want to start with a loss to the year and then finish with a loss to the year.
Yeah.
So it's like putting the full step on, but never write them off. They'll be back as well. But exciting times for the young men from the Kutzenberg Stadium.
Yeah, important kick here as well, and see if he gets it over. It's gone off the upright. It's gone astray. But Barry, you were speaking about, Shaun Erasmus joining this Marties fray the 1st of September. I'm pretty sure you'll be looking at these clubs, be looking at these youngsters playing and see where he's going to be making use of them. So a very important opportunity for these lads as well to showcase their ability, to show what they are made of. New coach coming in. You want to impress. You want to show him also what you are made of. Of course, to be in that squad, that Varsity Cup squad for the 2027 season.
Sure, and what a way to make a name for yourself now with the coach starting in September, and this being the game so close to it. Up into the skies it goes, and beautifully to ground. It is turnover ball though, and has been knocked forward. So Villagers, are they going to be able to bounce back from this? As mentioned earlier, Villagers, a club that have been recognised for many a year as rugby producers into our national arena. You can think back to names like Michael Duplessis, you can think of Joel Stransky, you can think of Nick Mallet, all of them having represented the Villager side. But then if you look across onto the Marties, who's gone through their ranks, just to mention a few like Ben Jason Dixon, and
a lot of men came through there.
Riley Norton, and he's apparently linked with the Marties now as well.
Yeah, Gio Apollon, Juan Dion.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy names that have come through the Marties Rugby Club. Proud heritage coming out of Stellenbosch. I mean, big name, Danny Craven in himself,
Sure.
So Marties proud heritage, playing against the second oldest club in the country. Big heritage on the rugby field. Many men who have donned these jerseys before them, and obviously a big how can I say, always big to wear or to don one of these jerseys, whether it be Marties or the Villager jersey.
Right, we're sitting down now for the first meal at the table again, another set scrum. And straight on, straight to near Drent, indicated by our conductor of the Rugby Symphony, Mr. Salento. And he says, direct penalty, going to ground. Topley will tickle this to the corner. That's a better kick from Mr. Topley, halfway through between the 22-metre line and the try line of the Marties. Is this time now for Villagers to strike back. Still not using the Thomas Mayer show, the 4x4. You've heard about that. 4x4 had a puncture in the last one.
They've been doing it phenomenally well all year long, Villager. Let's see if they go to that again.
Up it goes. This time Rugby, and it's taken on.
Marties defending the mauls quite well at the moment.
This could be turnover ball. Could be. Yes, and it is. And Marty's making sure that 4x4 tonight is going to have to get into R4 Rev in its gear change, because trust me, there's some quicksand out there tonight for the driving maul from the line out for Villagers, and I'm sure they're going to rectify that. Andrew Kutsia, the coach, done so well for his club Villagers over the years. And Luciano, do you know that he's actually, this is his 50th club appearance as coach tonight.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You know, at top clubs across, especially club rugby, you know, the guys, management, very keen to get results, want victories, want to see the team win. So if you don't get those results, your position normally gets under heavy fire. But it's good to see the coach still in control. Obviously, back-to-back champions going into another Gold Cup. Last year they were runners-up. This year, I'm pretty sure the Western Province team will be looking to lift that trophy as well. So well done to the coach. You know, 50 games, never easy. So congratulations to him, Barry.
Yeah, and 50 not out. I think he's got a lot of youthful energy in him. He thinks he's an old man, but he's a youngster. And I'm sure he can bat for another 50. But now, trying to bat their way out of this area here from the turnover ball is young Jones, and that being Warwick Jones. He's a scrum off for MATIES. He's going to be feeding now. Exeter's plan has got to be so important here. Murray will be standing back deep.
It's interesting battle as well. Aiden Topley moving to 12. Obviously, MATIES is old team. Massive scrum coming in from Villager. Big prayers, and they've won the penalty, Barry.
Yet again now, are they going to go now straight to the line out? Yes, they will, or they're going to call the scrum. That's it, because they should. Because referee has now had 2 opportunities to say, hey, MATIES, don't be naughty boys anymore. The line out as well as the scrum collapse. So, right option here. Yet again, I will never throw away that 3-pointer.
Yeah, a little bit, obviously, the angle on the 5-meter line there across the field. Villager obviously feeling they want to get points back here as well. Maybe with a try, maybe with a scrum. Put that young MATIES back under a lot of pressure. If you can win another penalty here, it will make the referee also start thinking, hey, do I start reaching to the back of my pocket, you know, to penalize them. So let's see how the scrum goes.
A solid one again. Waiting for the pick and go. That looks like Ishangani. He's trying to pick up and go over in the far corner for Villagers, the loose head prop. Now bringing all numbers in. Patience is needed. Big capital P. Pick and drive, leg drive, body heart is important. Slow patience needed. And fingertip knocks, there it goes. And MATIES celebrating that turnover.
Yeah, MATIES celebrating that turnover. Fantastic defense on the line there, Barry. Keeping out this strong Villager pack. But now, once again, they have to go to the scrum where Villagers have put on a clinic thus far.
There's going to be a chat there between the 2 conductors and that have been officials. They're going to have a little chat there. I hope that it's nobody been sent to the naughty chair. And if that is the case...
Seems like somebody's in trouble.
There we go, yep. Adam Topley, yep. Oh, he was seen to be coming, no. He was called in. And Zander Kies is the man that got a little overexcited. He's going to go and sit outside the headmaster's office for a little while just to calm down. Here comes Zander Kies. Well, looking at the team list, I do see with respect to Villagers that they've got their bomb squad.
It's a massive bench, eh?
Sitting on the sideline, and are they going to be bringing that massive bench into play?
Yeah, the bull, Andries Viljoen, who's been a phenom throughout the Super A in 2026. He's on the bench. A couple of other players will be looking to make an impact as well.
That Justin Tees, the tight head prop, and Rais Sali, the whole front row.
Yeah, massive bomb squad that. Pretty sure this starting lineup will be looking to hold them up to bring in that bomb squad.
Jones turns him around. This is good running from Gabriel's. Now it goes to ground again. Quick ball needed. Johannes Geldenhuys taking it on. Been a bit more direct now, Villagers. Thane goes in. Rose now. Back it comes to Topley.
Didn't get a lot on that one.
And De Franchi trying to get down onto it. Marais puts it back. That's going to bounce, and that could bounce awkwardly. Lucky bounce there for Vermeulen. Onto his left boot. And now through the legs. The space will be closed. The tackle's got to be made. Gabriel's onto it as well. Referee's arm is out. Will it be tap and go? And again, just patience, patience, patience. Put it towards the corner.
Yeah, and obviously now Barry Villager down to 14 men. They'll be looking to wind down the clock as well as they go for points. And they're kicking it across kick. There's a man over. It could be a score here, Barry. It's going to be. Try time in the corner.
What clear vision that is. That is superb. Matthew van Schalkwyk waving it like his arms were going as if he was distressed on an island, stranded out at sea, and then seeing it was Topley and then just putting it across field. And that was one bounce. And Matthew van Schalkwyk said, tot ziens, Hoekie, hier kom ek.
Yeah, if you have a look at the replay, you would see the MATIES men, it was looking like they just switched off there for a minute. Guys wanted to have a little huddle. Great awareness there by Topley. It was Topley who kicked it with his left foot across the field.
Yes.
And excellently fielded by Van Schalkwyk, the winger, to round off in the corner. Catching the MATIES players unawares, catching them fast asleep, and Villager on the scoreboard.
Stand to be correct. If it wasn't Topley, it could have been Vermeulen also as well with his left boot. But what a great kick and vision it was. Topley now. Just listen. Can you hear the click of leather on leather? It sounded like a thud. So straight away you'd know it's not going anywhere near the poles. And it's very easy. I already mean that, ladies and gents. Opon Omar, listen. And you hear when leather makes contact with leather, it says click. And then it's savoured to Cindy Parler. Not that time. 7 points to 5 the score.
Yeah, we've seen some great kicks from Aidan Topley throughout the Super A 2026. That one not his best effort. Score 5-5.
Meyer on the charge here. Down it goes now. Rose saying, we've gained ground down. Need this ball now, gentlemen. He gets it. William Rose, the mosquito, he doesn't stop. Charge down. Was he in front of the last line of feet? Referee doesn't think so. Dancing around is Vermeulen. Back it comes to Thane. Thane now onto his left foot. And that's a Bicky Voervoer Skoppie. Here's our try scorer now. He runs at pace. Is he going to get it turned over? Onto the ball quickly as Jones. Chip and chase. Who's back but Superman, Spider-Man, Utete. Dylan Utete, he had to cover there and did exceptionally well. His spider web he cast across the 5-metre line. And Villagers now will have to make sure of great exit here. Rose, is it going to be the box kick? Is it going to go back? It's the pick and drive.
Referee saying he dipped in the tackle, so it can't be high. Still an opportunity to exit here for Villager.
And they'll be happy with that, just to get away from there. Lucian, let me ask you a question now. Have you got the fever? The Boca fever.
Ah, the Boca fever.
Hey.
The greatest rivalry to...
Coming Saturday, eh?
That's coming Saturday, not to be missed, eh?
Correct, Lucian. Jeepers.
Looking forward to that match. Looking forward to the squad that Rassie is going to be fielding. Looking forward to the squad that Rennie is going to be fielding. It's All Blacks versus South Africa. Really, it is the greatest rivalry of all time. So, looking forward to that first test this Saturday, Barry.
Yeah, this is just a little starter for us tonight on a Wednesday night. Oh, Meyer taps that back, and that's got to be tidied up beautifully by Van Schalk, by Geldenhuys. Back it comes now to Thane. That's a better kick. Is it going to stay in field? Yes, it is. Onto it straight away is Volmoer. He still goes. Now it's going to be cleared out on Zamela is there trying to do that. Jones back through the hands to Marais.
Good
Out
hands.
it's going now to Nell. It's gone out wide. Running onto it is Liversage. It's got to come back quickly now. Marty's going left to right and call it ruler rugby. Ruling across the page. And there is the man himself, Gelden Ace again. I think he's going to be signed up by Manchester United if he carries on with this.
Can you finish it?
Oh, don't carry that over, and that'll be a 5-metre scrum. Not much that Marty's could do. Didn't want to pick on that and fall on it, and that looked like it was kicked over by Erasmus. And that means a 5-metre scrum. Replacement hooker coming on and MC de Jong, because don't forget Zander Kies is in the bin. So there'll be a replacement coming off.
Just fantastic pressure coming through there from Villager. Barry, you know, they never gave up the chase. Eventually the ball bounced to them, kicking it through. Unfortunately for Marties, they have to concede. They had to dive over there, otherwise it could have been a lot of trouble. And now Villager with 14 men on the park. They were under the cuff just moments ago now. Stand 5 meters from the Marties try line with an opportunity to score just before the break.
Well, 3 minutes left on the naughty chair outside the headmaster's office was under Keys. 9 minutes to go before you go and put the kettle on for a cup of tea, ladies and gents. William Rose decides I'm putting the brakes on. No, I'm not putting brakes on. I'm putting the accelerator on. And that is a William Rose dart for the line try. And that is exactly what Villagers would have needed at this stage of the game. I hope that doesn't deflate the Marties, who've been exceptional in the first 30 minutes, and just a little bit of lack of concentration there again.
Yeah.
The first try, you remember, they turned their backs on it, and now there as well. They didn't expect William Rose to pick a dart.
Yeah, that was just caught on the line there. The Marties didn't come off. It gave William Rose the opportunity to run at them. And we've seen online now William Rose likes to run it straight at defenders. This time he gets between them and manages to dart the ball down and get the Villagers' second score of the game while being 14 men on the park. Hopefully that won't be too demoralizing for the team in maroon as they gather behind the post to listen to the captain.
Craig Barry's done well with them as the coach for Marties and doing his bit there and steering the troops, keeping them all together until the big handovers. Topley now. That sounded like a good strike. It is a good strike. It sounded like a good strike, and that's why it's over the parlour to Cindy Parlour, and that goes for an extra 7. So the score now will be 14 points to 5.
I think it's 12-5.
12-5. My apologies. Of course it is 12-5 because they were behind 7-5.
5-5. It was 5-5. Now it's 12-5.
12-7.
But they missed the first kick. Such a beautiful view here at UCT, Barry. Watching from here, seeing the Cape Town lights. Fantastic place to come watch a rugby match. And again, Marty struggling with the kick, Barry, and it's turnover ball. Seems like they've gotten it back.
Gabriel, very quickly. Here he comes, the big running Mashangani. That's making collision. Let me tell you what, when you hit something like that, you knock a person right out of his arty book. There's William Rose again. That was a quick advantage gain. He might have gone further than the normal 10 metres, but referee has correctly stated there were interference players as well from the 10 metres, so that's why William Rose had to run around them. I can understand that call, even though it seemed that he went 12, 15 metres. There were obstructive players in the way.
This would be very disappointing for the Marties team. They had the ascendancy in the game, had the momentum. And now even with Villager down to 14 men, it seems like they've turned the tide. And once again, they'll be operating in the 22 and they have a line out with an opportunity to go to that 4x4 of them again and see if they can trailblaze over the try line here.
Well, Zander Keys is back. They had a headmaster's chat, and he's going to be a good boy for the rest of the game. And now, can they do the normal drive? It's to Mayer. There it goes. Zander Keys will get into the driver's seat. You can see the body, heart, and the legs now starting to work. Going through the middle, Geldenace on it. Goes to ground. Available for Rose. Topley, he's the man that wants to take it on further. Now again, Rose, quick ball. Utete.
The forwards are going to come around the corner here, Barry.
It's pick and go time now. Big time again for Robbie. Clearing out. This has got to be quick ball now. It's got to be pick and go.
Too high.
They've got numbers out left. Scramble defence is going to be needed. Coming in to help now is DeFranchi from the outside centre position. Referee looking to see if the ball's available. It most definitely is. Patience on it. Who's got his hands on? Geldenace looks like a man that's there. A long pass out. Topley sells a dummy. Body heart is upright. So he's brought to ground. Rose again. Is he going to have another little dart? Is he going to have another little look? Does just that thing. Oh, it's gone forward. Off the fingers.
Just an unforced error there by Villager. Something that we haven't been used to seeing from this side. They're normally so clinical when it comes to converting those type of opportunities close to the try line. As we see the man or the men just grabbing each other there a little bit, making sure everything...
Well, they're just saying how your studies going at university, and they're saying congratulations on winning the league so far, Villagers. So it's just getting to know, but they don't want to wait till half-time to settle that down. So it's a little bit of a vriendelijke groete.
Yeah.
And let's move away from that and let's exchange the business cards after the match. But, you know, rugby here's, and especially... when we say, you know, is there anything to play for? A rugby team knows every time you take the field, you defend your honour.
Every single time, doesn't matter where you are on the table or what the logs are saying. When you put on that jersey and you go between those four lines, it's all business. And both these two proud teams, we spoke about the heritage, the culture, the history of these two proud clubs. They're not just going to go lying down. So MATIES staying in the fight as the referee just brings calmness back to proceedings and allowing the captains to have a chat to their players. And MATIES will now have an opportunity to clear their lines from the scrum.
You know, Lucian, when you say that, you are just looking and thinking, yeah, between the two clubs, 302 years of rugby service that have been supplied to this wonderful game of ours, and especially here in the Western Cape. 302 years.
Wow.
And all the legends and legacies that have been left. It's an honour to sit here and watch the jerseys that have been represented.
And it seems like there's a yellow card to MATIES here, Barry.
Yeah, one naughty boy coming to warm the seat that Zander Keys has left.
That's going to be very disappointing for MATIES to go down to 14 men after...
I think it is the number 8, and that's Yabo Nzamela. Yeah, it is.
They'll be very disappointed in that. And now they have to deal with this Villager scrum again. The MATIES on the try line conceded a try just a little while ago from the similar type of position where Rose went over. Let's see how they defend this time. From a left scrum, it's always better to attack because the opposition scrum half has to be on the opposite side to cover the blind. But as we see, the winger is defending on 10, so it's going to give MATIES a number on defense.
But I think Meyer might be picking up here and running right at that 10 channel, the number 8. So let's have a look if he just gets the right shoulder. Neetling, his tight head prop, Adam Neetling. Can he get that going? And then open it up. It goes to the left, though. Going straight down, so referee doing the right thing. You can't play on from there. Let's bring it back and let's keep it up and let's scrum again will be the call. But you can see the ascendancy there, Lucian, with regards to Villages. They want to take this one a full 5.
Yeah, they definitely want to show their superiority in 2026 in the Super League A. And what a way to finish it by putting on a showcase against one of the top clubs in recent history in the form of MATIES. They need to get a tight head here. They're going to look for the number 3 just to get that shoulder going to open up the side where the 8-man can run onto the fly-up shoulders. Let's see if they can get that shoulder this time.
Yeah, they get it. Yeah, they get it. Yeah, they get
Big
it.
scrum.
Yeah, they get it.
Penalty try.
Penalty try if it's not yet. There it comes. It has to be.
Fantastic scrum by the Villager team. We spoke about it, Barry, that the scrum is looking really good on the Villager side, and they've just managed to continue showing that.
19 points to 5 because the straightaway it goes the automatic 7. And that is time now. Luciano says, Nico Solente says, hey, time for us to go and have a chat, get some orange juice out for the players. Lucian, I think it's time for us to say to the folk at home, go and put the kettle on, go and get the biscuitkies ready for the second half. You and I get our bottle of water ready. You looking forward to the second half?
I'm really looking forward to the second half. I would pay to be a fly on the wall to listen to what Craig Barry has to say to that MATIES outfit now at halftime. Obviously, big turnaround that they'll have to do in the second half. But let's get something warm. It's starting to get a little bit cold here, but fantastic views here at UCT. Phenomenal place to come and watch a rugby match at this time of the evening. And really blessed to be here this evening.
Well, even though you got your pajamas on at home, just make sure that you don't go to bed now. We want to have company. We'll see you shortly. We're back now for the second half. Well, ladies and gentlemen, delighted that you've still with us, and once again, a huge thank you to Global Sport Network, the service provider, for bringing you this coverage, and the production team here as well, braving the rather chilly elements as we sit here on the top field at UCT with Topley now ready to get the game underway for the second half. That's superbly taken by Boswa. The big lock for MATIES, down to ground it goes. Jones looking for it. He finds the replacement man in the form of Forsloo, CJ Forsloo, and he's come onto the field. The leg drive is good from MATIES. Looks like they did have a serious chat from Mr. Barry at halftime. And now there's some renewed energy here. Through the hands it's going now. This is the Visage.
Beautiful.
Not tackled, so he can play on. Ball moving out wide. Definitely a spring in their step, Lucian, with regards to the way they're trying to move the ball and running at pace now.
Yeah, it looks like MATIES does want to give the ball air. They started the same way in the first half, but now they've conceded position in not such a good position on the field.
There's Rose again darting through. He's been that mosquito tonight. Now you see him, now you don't. Thane, Prince, De Franchi. He's the man that goes to ground with it. Ball is ripped away. That's good play from MATIES in the tackle. And is that going to be something to talk about for Mr. Corne Oosthuizen? Following up with the game, or was that Thomas Meyer? My apologies. Following up in the game there is Thomas Meyer, and making it very, very sure that he could just pounce on that loose scramble ball and to add the extra pointers on here.
Yeah, we spoke about it. MATIES wanting to show some flair, running the ball from the kickoff, playing the ball in their own territory, conceding position at the ruck, and from there, Villager just made use of the position really well. Got over the gain line with every carry, and rounded off to get the first points of the second half. And Barry Aiden Topley currently on 125 points. Can he make it 127 for the 2027
That's a great
season?
strike. You could hear it, and 26 points to 5 is the score. Well, Lucian, let me tell you what we know about the famous bomb squad. Well, this side here has got the Villagers side, have got the beef stick squad. The South African prime steak squad. They've just taken the field in the front row, and that is Raiz Sali and Justin Tees, and they've come on, and that beef stick squad is now could do a lot of damage. Utete.
Very not good news for the MATIES side. We've already quite far behind in this match.
Forstu puts it onto the boot of Rose. Rose loves it. He turns it downfield. That has been touched, so now having to turn around is Volmood. He's going to have to run here. He beats Gabriels. Meyer makes the tackle. First man was there, so it'll be turnover ball. It is definitely turnover ball. Well played. Villagers straight out it goes to Thane. Utete, Spider-Man is now on his way. Spider-Man is going to go all the way, but he gives it back inside to Thane. An unselfish play there. Dylan Utete flying through the city in his Spider-Man outfit there, but then inside to Thane, and Thane puts it down underneath the crossbar.
Once again, Barry, it started by MATIES not protecting the ball at the breakdown. Turnover ball comes, and it just a wherewithal by the fly off there.
Thane.
Yeah, Bradley Thane getting that quick long pass out to Utete, who just cracks on the gas, beating the first player, running straight through. And then he had the inside line. Perfect try for Villager, who's just showing their class at the moment. And I mean, that fresh bench just came onto the field. And the night might still get long here for the MATIES, Barry.
Wow. The normal skipper, Andries the Bull, Fuljoen has taken the field as well.
And that's more problems. More problems for the MATIES outfit. the bull who has been causing havoc throughout the 26 campaign to whichever opposition he has played against. And tonight he's going to be playing against against youngsters,
Overall
and
score.
it will be a good opportunity for Viljoen just to show his class once again. It's going to be an interesting rest of the second half. Going to be interesting to see how MATIES fight back in this one.
Right, again, crisscrosses the call there, and obstruction plays. So Mr. Salentes had a good game so far, been on the spot, been decisive with his calls. Everybody is known and can see his instructions are clear. And Fosluke knows that he's now been called to come forward and put that towards the corner flag. Just inside the 22-meter area it goes.
Barry, if it's now the opportunity, MATIES need to look to turn the tide in this match. They've been on the opposite end for a number of tries now. Had to concede, stand behind the post. They needed to make use of this opportunity, get a try for themselves here, make the scoreboard tick, get some confidence back. Let's see what they do with the lineup.
28 points the difference. Beautifully taken by Van Zyl. Now the run is direct again. This is what they want to see. Trying to crash through the middle, into Topley and Viljoen. Not going to get through there.
Ooh.
The buses fall. You're not getting on here.
That's a big tackle.
Says Justin Tees. Once again, Jones deserves something. He's still going. And there we go, Mr. Jones. That's what you've been calling for, to get the points on the board as the young scrum off. And now takes the score up to 10 points for the MATIES with a kick to come, and that's surely going to be an extra 2. So hard running there and direct running as well. And that opened up the sliding door for the MATIES.
They needed that, Barry. They needed to get back into this match, score points, give themselves hope, give themselves a chance to fight back in this match, and that's exactly what happened there. Excellent spot of the space by the scrum half there. Mr. Jones was sliced through to score under the post and make the conversion that much easier. 33 points to 12 now the score. Still a lot to play for, still a lot of opportunities in this match.
Topley again. Mr. Calm comes closer. Ball in hand. He's now just going to have to put this up into the night skies now. Time moving on. It's getting close to seeing Cinderella at the ball. It's getting quite close to midnight. Rugby being played here at 9 o'clock kickoffs in the Western Cape. To ground goes Poswa with the ball again. Through the hands.
Oh, that's a good pass.
Now it's a good pass. Yes, it is. It's gone out wide. Can they bring this back in? Roll away, hands in and let it go. So roll away is the clear call.
Little bit of a momentum switch here. MATIES now getting the long arm pointed in their direction. Few penalties coming their way and another opportunity to get back into the half of a Villager, which is exactly what they have done. Kick on the opposite side of the halfway line, entering into Villager territory now, the MATIES. Another opportunity to strike from line out. They need to make use of every opportunity now in order for them to come close and stand a chance to eventually walk off this field as victors.
Right, yet again now. Can they find the red dot on the dartboard? Can they find their jumper? Is it going to be Van Zyl yet again? Let's have a look. To the back it goes.
Good line out.
Now, through the hands of Foslu.
That's
Quick
beautiful.
hands are needed. Coming out now to Marais, who's moved into the fullback position. Got it clear out now. Pick and go time. This is the man that's come back from the headmaster, Nzamela. He's had a good game. He's been held up. He goes to ground. Ball will be available. Jones, box kicks over. Now Vermeulen turns around. He can dance as Vermeulen, and he's got spurt. He's got lots of pace. He can get around 1. He gets around 2.
Beautiful rugby.
He goes to Viljoen.
No!
Again. This is great stuff. This is fantastic rugby. McCall is there just short, but the game is still on. This is what the midnight crowd have come to see. They don't want nightmares. They want dreams like this. And that's through the hands again, out into touch. But that is clinical. That is rugby at its best. Started by the man back from Italy, Mr. Van Mierlen. And down the touchline he went. Mapo went well. Fulyun was there. And that's what this evening is all about, Lucian.
Barry, all that needed was the finish. Fantastic rugby. Started in their own 22 for Mierlen, showcasing his pedigree, showcasing his class and why he is highly sought after. A fullback who's calm under those type of positions. He had to run back, field the ball and then carry it back and just brought it back with so much elegance, finding the inside pass as well. Like I said, it only needed the finish, but we might see the finish here from the line out, as MATIES have made an error and just haven't gotten out of their 22.
Short and line out it is too. Over the top, that is now going to be spoiled. Break away, the dummy is sold. And let's go to ground and let's exit with a crash ball take up. It's going out wider for Liversage. Now it comes out again to Volmur. He's got pace as well. Mapo is onto him. Referees will call that hard. Liversage plays scrum off. Then you've got Manuel also standing at the first receiver. Referee will come back, could he? Jones again. Little chip and chase. Late tackle will be the call, as you can see. And now he's going to have a little chat.
And again, the guys are feeling each other out a bit here. Handbags flowing, flying all around. Scuffles. Just checking each other out once again there, Barry, making sure everything is okay.
Yeah, that was just simply saying from the first half, did you get my business card? Because at halftime you might have lost it in your tog bag, and he's just saying, hey, please remember me. You know how they're going to remember each other afterwards with a cold drink? And they're going to celebrate this game and the season tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be important.
For it.
Now the referee just bringing Andries and Topley to his office just to discuss, some matters of discipline on the field.
And there'll be a yellow card now
for the Bull.
And he's going to the headmaster's chair. 3 of them at the present moment have been there tonight, and now they'll go to which option do you want, the late tackle, or do you want the one in the 5-meter area? Surely the 15-meter will give them a better angle.
And the young flyer for MATIES, Peter Mare, he's been good at times here this evening. But it's not him, it's the number 22, Sietia Vosloo.
Yeah.
Who's come onto the field. And more substitutions coming on for MATIES. There's been a few opportunities for MATIES in the wider channels where they've managed to create the overlap.
Looks like Knudsen has come on. And Glamini making his way off. Up into very good lineouts tonight from the men in the MATIES jerseys. Manuel now puts that out onto Fulmur's boot, who's come across from his right wing. Oteti eventually tries to tidy up. It's gone backwards. The Spider-Man hangs on to it. This will be crash ball, close and stuff. Caldenace, he's the one to take it on. Time to go again. Box kicks coming now.
MATIES, take a step back.
Up it goes. Rose putting that into the sky. All good contesting there. Onto it again is Utete. Really standing out well.
Can they bring
tonight.
it wide? Topley spotted the space.
Forward. Mapo. He's on the dance tonight. That's clear. Great counter-rucking from the MATIES. And picked up by Erasmus and the chicken wing pass. From Mierlen now, he goes onto ball. Up he gets, not tackled, so he can get up again.
Fantastic work by Van Mierlen.
It is really stuff, Lucian. That's great stuff. Exit now, trying to be cleared as Topley. Caldernace onto the ball. He's got to tidy up the flank forward. There's no need to now become individualistic and break up their structures. Villagers have got to hold it together. Topley now. Was that touched? Was that touched?
Fantastic kick by Aidan Topley.
And did I hear a little snick?
No, that is a little bit further on, but the referee is saying it's on the other half. It's definitely, that kick definitely went out in the opposite half there. Aidan Topley showing his class. And Barry, we saw now one of the Villagers players, one of the youngsters being pulled up to the Stormers Bolts team, the young side. A guy like Aidan Topley, he's had a phenomenal season. And I think he's definitely one of those players who the Stormers 23 can look at, in the Currie Cup. There's players in the club scene of Western Province who can still play in that Stormers 23 side, play in the Currie Cup.
Correct. Over the top it went now. Couldn't be taken there by Boswa. He missed it, but has still got the ball for Marties. They take it up in the middle of the field. Jones having a look now. Manuel. Quick hands by Manuel and Zamana. As he's trying to go to ground. Jones again. Forsloo receiving. Over the top it goes. Out to Liversage. Over the top it goes to Volmoor. He's on the charge. No arms tackle. But it's low down from Oosthuizen.
Barry, I've loved how Marties have manipulated the space in the middle of the field to create overlaps on the outside. They need to continue doing that.
Now, there's definitely offside infringement there, and referee Solano has got eyes in the back of his head. Forsloo now, he's on the charge. Live wire since he's come on, and he's seen the offside lines. So he's got eyes in the back of his head as Mr. Soliano, Nico Soliano, Salento. And well spotted, sir.
Yeah, again, it's that attack that has caused one of the Villagers players just to lose a little bit of his patience coming off the line just too quickly to stop the players. Maybe try to get a ball and all tackle, but fantastic shape at the moment by the Marties. Like I said, the way that they set up, their shape is panning out. It's creating overlaps on the outside, asking questions of the defenders, whether to stick or whether to go wide. And when you have so many options, it just creates that much more chaos for the defense. So Marties will be looking for more of that.
That ball was almost won there by Nzamaela. But knocked forward by him in the line out. So Villagers trying to set it up, even though it's gone backwards. Straight downfield it goes by Topley. Beautifully in position was Marais. Back again to Knudsen. Caldernace is on that. Good leg drive. Jones. Forsloo. Liversage.
There's a man out wide again.
This is good running now. Can that ball become quick? They've got numbers out on the open side. Forsloo sees the gap. Erasmus onto that. Once again out the corner and straight into across the whitewash. And Villagers now, they don't need to have to rush anything. Scoreboard reads 33 points to 12, but definitely more interactive and more constructive drive from the men in the Marties colours.
Yeah, I think the 50-50 coming there, looking for the back door. Maybe it wasn't needed. If he got it away, they had the man over. But you can see that this Marties team definitely creating opportunities by their way of play and how they set up in their shape for attack.
Meyer, not straight is the call. MC de Jong doesn't agree. And Meyer there would have won that ball securely, but now there'll be scrum or line out. The line out call is surely going to work for Marties. They've been exceptional in that tonight. Their two big men have really got up.
I think they would describe not to go for the scrum, rather they go for the line out. Their line outs have been good. They've attacked well from this platform in the 22 now. Can they convert it into points?
To the back it goes. There again, variation superb. Coming around is Erasmus, straight into Gelderhuis. They go to ground. Jones again, quick service needed. Long, crisp service. Ducking into the tackle is Poswa. Jones comes back, he finds Ferreira. The big man is a rumble in the jungle as Ferreira meets Tace. Riversage over the top, back inside. Referee says it's gone backwards. Now the ball is out. And all that hard work, definitely into touch now. And AR has got his flag up saying, let's start it with a structured phase of the game, the line out.
Yeah, some good work coming undone for the Marties there. Once again, they created the man over, but the pass just a little bit too high for Moore to grab out of the sky, and it's gone astray.
You know, referring to it earlier, you do 10 secure passes. Why not 11 secure passes? Because that, you know, that extra experimental pass is number 11.
Yeah.
But you've done 10 constructive ones, and now not straight again.
Again, yes, you can see the pressure that the Marties are putting on the lineouts. They've definitely managed to take a hold of this area, this set piece during this game. The lineouts have definitely been their strong suit. The scrums not going so well, so they'll be looking forward to launching another attack from this lineout, getting another crack at this villager line.
Ferreira, the loose head prop, he's given the message to Erasmus. Where's it going? Straight around the corner. Erasmus again running straight forward into Topley. Ball is quick. This is good play. This is exceptional play.
They've got men over. Can they get quick ball? They need to.
It's on now. Now they're numbers.
Manuel.
And Manuel is the man that can go. When you do anything on a rugby field with a capital R for race, believe me, and you're going forward, it will bring you rewards. And that's what you've just seen. The line-out was exceptional. Erasmus, he came racing around the corner, burning his tyres. Quick ball to ground. It was revved up by the Jones pass. And then Manuel, he made his way all the way through.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see, Barry. The line, it just looked like Marties completely and utterly having men over the whole time, while Andries Viljoen was in the sin bin. Maybe with him returning to the field of play now, maybe those gaps will cease and Village's defense might just pick up once again. But that is another try for Marties, and they're just starting to claw inch by inch closer into this game. And might give us a grand finish here to this match on a Wednesday night. What we're looking for.
33 points to 19. That's the score at the moment. Sounds a lot better than 33 points to 5 not so long ago. And Marty's 2 converted tries in the recent last 10 minutes. Some changes made now. And one of them is Tyler Cunningham. He's an under-19 player. He's come from Durban. He's come from Glenwood High School. And he's in the Villagers squad. And he's on the field now in jersey 19. Could that be an obstruction? No, referee said he's fine. It was well played by Poswa, who secured that. Jones again, lovely service for Slew. Out it goes to Murray. Lots of running as Mr. Manuel. Really worked hard today.
Marties need to look out to not lose position on this part of the field. They're attacking again out of their own 22.
Definitely making some physicality felt here. Through that back door again. It's expressive, it's hard, it's courageous. Jones again. Now it's going through the hands of Marie, but playing behind the advantage line, standing very deep are the Marties. And now the 10 meters, 50 meters they gained, they now have to regain it. Scramble defense. Tete is there. He's got across well. The ruler rugby, as I mentioned, Marty's trying to take it up. They bash on the door once, and now they need quick ball. Now it comes from Jones. Manuel. Is there a man over the ball? No, he was taken off it as Gelderhuis. Jones yet again. Liversage. to ground. Onto the ball as well is Austin Prince, who's come on for Villagers. The box kick. Has it been charged down? Look at this man from Vernon pick it up. Great tackle as well from Liversedge. Lucky Dupe is on now. Justin Tees, he's the beefstick. He rambles it on.
Sali.
Oh, just look at this. Sali.
Is that Lepo on the field?
That's Lepo, yes. Now the bull's back. He's been held up here by Jubé. Lucky Lepo again. Sells the dummy. Here Tees again. Here's Topley. He's got to look to offload. He secures it rather. Open side it is. Raisali yet again. Lepo. Justin Tees. Oh, could he go all the way? Because he would tell his grandchildren about the day he scored at UCT from 22 metres out.
Oh!
Now, that is the tackle that takes you out of your Artie book. That is definitely the one there. Great defence. And that could have even been young Jones and Liversedge. The bull, he's really got those horns firing now. It's gone backwards. But
still position here for Villager. They've managed to keep control of the ball, phases after phase.
Yeah, the maroon machine is now starting to really rev. They're angry, they're playing now. There's contact made, Tees again. Gets so much work done as the tarted. Here goes MC de Jong.
Here comes Falloon.
Here goes the bull. The bull is charging.
Oh, he's giving it away.
If you give him space, trying to close him down is Rugby.
Now there's space in the backfield.
Now this is a run. This is Cunningham, the youngster. He's covered back superbly. The under-19 player. This is on. The men from
They have
Marties,
to go for the left corner.
They've got the big men in the back line. It's on, yeah. They just got to let their hands work.
He's going to be difficult to stop.
He beats one, he beats two, he's going to go. And out it goes again.
Offload.
Offload. That's the rugby that you want to see. And Mapo is the man. Well, he almost jumped as high as the crossbar there, and he's lucky he needed a parachute to land when he scored. And no injury to Mr. Mapo, but that is the highest hard jump I've ever seen from a try scorer. But that, Lucian, is why you buy tickets to come and watch the game.
Barry, rugby out of the highest order from Villager. It looked like they were on the back foot, but you spotted the space on the wide side. They managed to shift it out wide. From Yellen, he will make the right decision, running at the line, getting the bull over on the overlap, and you know the bull is gonna look to beat the first player. And then from there, it was just beautiful continuity. Men running onto each other's shoulders, not stopping, looking at the guys playing rugby, continuing to play, looking to play off the shoulder, and the try scored. And Aidan Topley takes his tally for the 2026 season to 129 points as he converts the kick.
Yeah, when the bull gets mad, no matador's going to stand. Well, no sensible or sane matador's going to stand in front of the bull when he gets cross. And I think he's got those horns flaring tonight. He's really charging down through the streets. But Vosloo now, can they get Marties back? That was exciting play from Marties in this half. I'm really happy to see them come back with such honour. Vosloo now, he's got to get it going. He puts it up into the night sky. Golden Ace. Oh, Tete, he's Spider-Man. You don't normally see him slipping the spider's web. Vosloo.
Vosloo has looked really well since coming onto the field of play, Barry.
Yep.
He's created a lot of emphasis. Wants to play forward, wants to shove the ball. It's given Marties that extra man over as they shoved it again.
Moving it through the centres. Lovely pairing, Liversedge and Manuel. They interact, swap around first and second centre. They alternate. Now Jones on the attack again. Soft hands needed. Yes, over the line is the 22. Jones needs quick ball. Liversedge standing at first receiver now. He finds the gap. He's going to go. He deserves it. There we are, as mentioned.
Yeah, Vosloo under the sticks. He's provided a lot of pace on the attack, created the tempo just lifted for the Maties. And when that ball came out, you could see that the Villagers' defense was a little bit stretched there, Barry. And Vosloo was spotting the space, and he had Liversaid, that was Liversaid, spotting the gap and just running through it at pace and managing to score under the sticks there. Fantastic try for Maties, and well deserved. They get that bonus point try to get at least a point out of this match.
40 points to 26 the score.
24. 40-24.
Right, we're now getting close to that Cinderella last dances at the ball for her, because we've got 10 minutes left on the clock here, and what a lovely 10 minutes it's going to be for the end of the season, the rugby season here in Super League A between these two clubs. Well, especially for the Villagers.
Barry, we've got a big game as well this weekend, of course, in the Super League A. UWC taking on Primrose. That is going to be a big match for that 12th
Massive.
position.
Yeah.
All to play for still over the weekend. But Villager will definitely be celebrating with a trophy here this evening.
That's going to be massive for that 12th position, eh? Gee, good luck to both sides.
Primrose have to go to UWC. Yeah. And of course, UWC still have one game left after that. But that's going to be a tough ask.
Right, I'll come back for the hard tackle. As you can see, I'm really been impressed with Nico Salente. He's been there. He's been in control. He hasn't got flustered in any way. He stood his ground. Even when the men were exchanging business cards, he was there just to say, hey, put them back in your wallet until after the game. And he's sorted everything out. Vosloo now chips that.
I didn't get a clean connection.
Line. Sorry?
Didn't get a clean connection there on that one.
No.
I know that you like to hear the leather eating.
The leather, yeah. Hey, I'm impressed, Dushan. Thank you.
No, I enjoy that as well. Hearing, you can hear when somebody kicks the ball, when he hits that sweet spot, and you can hear that was just a little dunk there. But at least they're on the halfway line, and if Maties can score now, it can make the match interesting.
Yeah. You sit at home, you watch that golf at Augusta or wherever, and you can hear those guys click the ball on the club. Never in my golfing days, though. You always heard doof doof. Oh. Well, now it's been knocked forward. And first infringement, second infringement. So first one has to go to Villagers.
I would have wanted to see Maties make use of that ball there. Not a lot of time for them to claw their way back. They need three converted tries. You can say three. They need to score 3 times if they are to win this match. Like you say, that Cinderella moment is approaching.
But lots of time, you know, on a minute on a rugby field is like a century. World Cups have been won in the last minutes. So, yeah, still ages. Cinderella can still dance. She hasn't lost her slipper yet. So we've still got about 7 minutes to go. Lucky Glepo now. Can Meyer see the blind side? Opening up for him. Jones has gone around there. Referee's arm will come now. There you can see it. Yeah, Glepo has a knock. Slow it down. Give it to Topley. Topley take out the boom boom. Hit it to the freeway. Meyer takes it on the line out. The big men drive it on, and it's another 5 points. Easy game, this, man.
Yeah, it sounds as easy as that.
Okay, Topley, don't let me down now. Make sure you hit the touchline.
It's going to be from Yellen who's going to kick.
It's from Yellen with the left foot. Clever. Yeah. So we've got the line out.
Left to right.
That's the first one that's happened.
And now they're in the 22.
And they're in the 22. So let's see now if they win the line out in the drive.
20 meters to drive. It's been done before. They've had a proper showing already this evening. Haven't managed to score from the rolling ball this evening, the Villagers.
And that's probably the first time this season. So if anything, Maties can say, hey, they didn't drive their line out more over us.
And they've managed to do that to all teams.
All teams, yeah.
So this Marty's team can really give themselves a tap on the back for their maul defense.
Up it goes now. Meyer, yes, he's lost that. Gone forward. Really done well in the line-outs, Marty's. They've contested. They've got jumpers up. They've done their homework there. And
Barry, I think, you know, if you have to defend the maul or you have to get into that maul, you know, the maul is one of the hardest things in rugby as well. For a forward, you get so many bruises there, knocks on the head, then guys stepping on your feet. It's one of the most difficult things to defend or even to attack. So I think the Marty's would be happy to have got it in there and managed to get the turnover. And now an opportunity, and it looks like they're going to run it again out of their own 22, which has been fantastic to see from the Marty's point of view. Willing to play out of their own field, out of their own. That was what do you call that in English when they make a fopangie in Afrikaans?
A dummy throw.
Dummy,
yes.
Dummy.
Yes, Justin Tees, the tight head prop. Taken up close now again, Dulpe. Oh, it's taken away by Manuel. You can't get him.
Can he go all the way?
He can go, but it's a great tackle. That looks like it was...
they need to get it wide.
Be the front seat, but now again, can they hold him up in the middle? Driving onto that ball is Burton. Amar Burton. Ball is gone wide now. Kurtzen onto the ball. Daniel Kurtzen. Jones for Slew. Amar again onto it. That being Amar Burton and knocking it forward. The whole pass was on his shoulder and Amar was coming through at pace.
I thought maybe Manuel, when he hit the gap there, Barry, he maybe should have looked to go to the corner. Maybe just change his angle a little bit because he looked like he had the pace on the would-be defender, but excellent tackle, excellent cross-cover tackle to save a Villager there. And, you know, you spoke about World Cups being won in the last moments. You know, that could have been a try that could have taken them to the last moments. And we spoke about the greatest rivalry earlier, Barry, and, you know, one of the greatest Rugby World Cup moments, 1995, uniting a nation, Joel Stransky. In the depth of that match, you know, securing victory for South Africa. And I think that is where the greatest rivalry started.
Correct. We're going to see that greatest rivalry soon. Come on, everybody in South Africa. Start the bra fires on Friday night, not Saturday. Keep going.
Big scrum again by Villager. They've managed to manhandle this Marty's outfit. And
offsides will be the call for the scrum. It had gone its required distance to receive the penalty, and standing up was the call on the retreat in the scrum by Marty's in the front row. So once again, is this going to go to the corner flag or are they going to run it? They're going to run it. Interesting. They know it's only 3 minutes to go.
Oh, and it just opens up for them.
And look at this now on the charge here. This is great play from Cunningham. The youngster now onto jersey of Austin Prince. And now it'll be tap and go. There'll be no hesitation here.
Yeah, Glepo, he's been on the spot the whole time.
And look at Geldenhuys.
Oh, what a nice run.
That's Cannon shooting the bullet out there. You can see him on the way, on the go here. This is the way you take a man back. Oh,
that's a proper tackle.
That's the way you want to tackle.
And Glepo's going to go again.
Tackle. You can run somebody out of their own shadow.
Here comes the bull.
The bull's on the...
Oh! I thought it's opened up for Vermeulen. It was a good tackle on the bull, but he managed to get the offload away. And well deserved for Vermeulen.
Liver Sage onto the bull. Let me tell you what, Liver Sage loaded the bull onto the truck, but the bull came down gently and was very happy to pat Liver Sage on the head and say, oh, good tackle, chap. Yeah. But Vermeulen said, give me that ball because it's time to end the show, yeah.
And it seems like the music has started. They've got their JBL speaker box out and everything. The Villager team, they're ready to have a jolly here this evening.
47 points should be the call. It's a 45 at the moment with the kick to come. And to finish it off in this way, who's going to be kicking? Thomas Mayer. Is he lining up? He hasn't kicked all season. He wants to have a go. Thomas Mayer, the number 8. This could go underneath the crossbar. No, Thomas chips it over. He gets it over, and he ends the season for them in this, and it takes it to 47 points to 26. And just before we have to say goodnight, let me speak to my friend Lucian. Let me say firstly, how lovely it's been that we've been able to share this cockpit here and take it further. Lucian, your thoughts on the game? What did you think?
It's been a beautiful rugby match, beautiful showcase of Western Province rugby here this evening. The views, the temperature, the weather, the two teams that will fielded here this evening. It was an exceptional game of rugby. I think MATIES came out all guns blazing, had a proper first 20 minutes. But the Villager team just showed what they are made of and why they are the Super League 8 champions for 2026. They took the pressure and just capitalized, even down to 14 men, managed to score some tries, show their class. It's been a proper rugby match here, and that is why the score is 47 points to 26. Talent, class, a lot of ability that was on the rugby field here this evening. But well done to Villager, well done to them on clinching this match. And an even greater congratulations on winning the Western Province Super League 8 title. We're going to go down, so we hope that the people don't go too far away, Barry. We're going to have some interviews down there and see how the Villager team obviously loves that trophy. And Barry, it's been a massive privilege. I've only been listening to you over the matches, and sitting next to you has been a great honor, privilege, and I'm really hoping that we can do this once again.
Thanks, Lucian. And let me just say as well, in summing it up, I want to just call out a few names and that here. On the MATIES side, I was so impressed with Jones, the scrum off. Then again, Forsloo showed some interest when he came on. But well done to Liversage and Manuel as well. Right, so we're going to go down to the field. On the Villagers side, let me tell you as well, for me, if there's anybody, they were all putting their hands up, but Dylan Otete, the flank forward, the Spider-Man, he was exceptional tonight. Well, what are we going to use down there?
We'll have 2 handles.
Right, we're going to make our way down to the field now, and then there we're going to do some on-field chats, and I'm sure there's lots of celebrations to do as well. So you bear with us, don't go far away. We'll say good night and goodbye from downstairs. Well, standing here now on a very chilly field here at UCT, you might be thinking, what are we doing here at UCT? But we got the Villagers men surrounding us. Well, you heard earlier on power failure, so the game was kindly moved across to these grounds. And standing with me now, we've got two men that need to actually be recognized and celebrating here. The first one is the captain, the bull, Andries Viljoen. How are you feeling now after this 2026 season?
Yeah, what a hard season. We always knew it was going to be a tough one with every week being a final. But I think we done well, and I'm immensely proud of boys. A few close calls during the season, but we're happy.
No, and tonight I could see the bull charging. He came onto this field and he was determined to bring victory through to his club. Now, for me sitting up there and watching, I hope you agree with me. You've got to nod your head here. But Spider-Man is back. Dylan Utete, he tonight cast his web. What do you think of his game?
Yeah, I don't know. He went on break with Zimbabwe, the national team. I don't know what they gave him there, but he's back for business. He looks good.
So let's find out now from Dylan while you're here. Dylan, firstly, congratulations on your performance tonight. Absolutely outstanding.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What I did notice as well is that burst of speed. Spider-Man, I've never seen you fly around the buildings like that. Do you enjoy yourself on the Zimbabwe tour?
Yeah, it was amazing to be with Zimbabwe boys. I enjoyed the tour, yes. It wasn't a good result. We're trying to be on top there, high level, but I think the next tour we're leaving on November again, playing Nations Cup. We're going to be there as we prepare. We're starting to prepare in October, since also other boys are still preparing back home.
But now, with full honour and credit to Zimbabwe, let's get it closer to home. How do you feel standing next to your skip here in these beautiful, well-known colours of 150 years, the Villagers? How do you feel tonight, league champions?
Actually, it's amazing. I'm happy to be back home. It's home for me, and thank you to Captain for leading us since last year. He was there for us, so thank you, Skipper. And Opa is gonna be with us too. I don't know when, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also happy for the boys.
No, thank you so much, and good man there, Dylan. Spider-Man, you go and celebrate here, and all the very best to you. Go and join the men over there. Just the bull and Anton. Right. What lies ahead? You were runners-up last year in the Gold Cup. Now you're going to make it happen again for the Western Cape.
Yes, it's still a bitter taste in my mouth what happened that day, and we are working towards it. Last year we weren't prepared at all. We didn't even realize, we didn't even know about the Gold Cup. It wasn't part of our long-term goal. It's in the back of our minds. I think we will just go on a little break now. It was week in, week out, 80 minutes for majority of us. But we'll go all out for the Gold Cup, and I don't know who we'll meet in the final, but Nakabilla, I hope they reach there. We owe them one.
Now, have a look across here before I let you go. Look at the smile. I've never seen the smile so big from Anton Kuzna. Anton, the proud Villagers cheering man here. If I can give him the mark here, but before you do that, I'm sure you want to give your captain a hug or a...
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my good man. The bull, go and celebrate. You're still smiling.
Yeah, well.
Jeepers, underneath that beard, there are teeth.
Yeah.
Tell me how you're feeling at the present moment.
Firstly, I just want to thank UCT for letting us use their field today. Some nonna drove into a pole who knocked our whole stadium out. So, UCT, thank you. A big thank you to them on their beautiful facility. This has been an absolute dream come true. We had a 3-year plan, and the plan was to win it on 150th. We've done it twice. So it's an absolute joy, and I mean, all credit goes to our players, our coaches. We've really created a family and an exceptionally wonderful band of brothers. We were a band of misfits to start, and now we're 2-time champions. I mean, it's unbelievable. What a Cinderella story we are.
Well, let me tell you what, has it sunk in consecutive years? Super League, A Western Province champions. That is going somewhat.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think the last time Villagers did it was 91 years ago. You know, so and then if you bring it forward, I mean, the last guy that did a multiple was NNK in 1995, and they won it 5 times in a row.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know, from 1990 to 1995. So it's been an outstanding season, and just you know, and now we've got a President's Cup to go and play for. But our big prize is we want that Gold Cup for Western Province this year. You know,
Yeah.
It's for an amazing league, an amazing bunch of people that bring this league together. I don't think clubs haven't been closer than they are at the moment, you know, because we all want everyone to do well. We want Western Province to be successful, and you know, thanks to our president and his team, they're also trying very hard, Kevin, to get this league and this province back to where it needs to be. You know, after all the nonsense that happened a few years ago, you know, and it's culminating into results for us, and we are truly honoured to be a part of that. You know.
Well, there you can see how proud this man is to be part of a winning club in the Western Province League. Let me say something to you as well. I've said it before. A lot of hard work you do personally behind the scenes, and you're always quick to give credit to everybody else. I'm going to take my cap off to you tonight, sir, and say, Anton, it also comes from you in the way you've steered things, planned things, dreamed things, but you've been there with your side. You're always in your tracksuit, you're always there on the field, you're always there afterwards. And shake my hand, because I'm shaking the hand of a man that leads from the front.
Thanks.
So, all the very best, and I'm sure we'll see you along the way in the next cup and moving forward as well.
Absolutely, and Barry, you've been the voice of us for 2 years, and may that continue. You know, fantastic.
Thank you
for all the help that you do. GSN, as always, Pierre and the crew, thank you for a wonderful season, and we will see you next year.
Good man, good man. I'm just going to say hello here as well to my co-pilot who was with me tonight, my good man Lucian. Let's just talk about rugby. Let's just talk about the Super League, all the leagues, etc. But how we have enjoyed rugby this year in 2026.
It's been a phenomenal year this year, Barry. We've seen rugby out of the highest order, coming all the way down from the zones, you know, the southern region, the northern region, the Paarl region, even to the central region. We saw Western Province taking things to a different level, bringing back those Western Province regional teams. So fantastic rugby that was played from the grassroots. The school rugby has been fantastic throughout South Africa. And to cap it off here this evening with a proper rugby match like this that we saw today between Villager and MATIES, it just sums up what an incredible year it has been for Western Province rugby. But it also just shows us once again, Barry, that next year with the new Super Leagues, from Super League A to Super League D, 12 teams competing in a home and an away fixture.
Yes.
So much to look forward to in Western Province rugby, and rugby in the Western Cape really healthy.
Yeah, you know, and I'm always a man that wants to acknowledge people, say thank you, because those thank yous are dying out in modern society. And thank you. Let's just think about those unsung heroes. I mentioned people like Anton, administrators of clubs. I'm talking all clubs now, that go out and try and find sponsors, try and keep the club alive, try and keep the club going. I want to take my hat off to them tonight and
definitely.
say to all those ladies and gentlemen that sit around the table and proudly have served their clubs over the years. Then what about the medical staff? You know, not just for the own fitness advisors and their own team medical staff, but all those ladies and gents that sit around schoolboy fields and they come out here and serve the emergency rescue services. They need that acknowledgement as well, because it's not just about the players on the field. And then lastly as well, those referees. I mean, we all sit at home, people sit and can say, wow, that Mr. Ref, etc., etc. But they are out here giving it so that we can continue to enjoy those games. What I'm really getting at, Lucian, service providers, Global Sports Network and many others, television crews, producers. It's a whole community that makes it happen.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and sometimes some of these jobs are so unthankful. You know, people just expect certain things to happen. The game must be televised. There must be a referee. The referee must be good. There must be people next to the field doing the medical stuff that you were saying. And so many things are going behind the scenes now. And rugby has created so many opportunities for people to stay involved in the game. We even see now, like in the management, there's now social media that's becoming big, and every team needs to have a photographer. Every team needs to have a social media manager. And it's good to see for rugby and for sport as a whole that there's so many more opportunities being created. People are getting an opportunity to showcase their talent behind the scenes, and we just want to say thank you this evening, Barry, to each and every single one of you. Even the guy behind the camera doing at the moment, Ludwig Peinchik and Heinrich Peinchik, the Peinchik brothers doing phenomenal work within the Western Province behind the camera. So a lot to be thankful for, but also a lot to look out for as well.
Yeah,
in the
good.
future.
And in closing, just to sum it all together, but to haven't forgotten thank yous to ground staff, etc. But what
Cleaners,
about in closing, thank you to South Africa, the communities. Thank you to those that travel to support their clubs, the moms and dads and family members that get behind their loved ones out on the field. And now this is where I'm steering it to. So thank you to the community, but thank you to South Africa, because Saturday, this is going to happen. It's here, the greatest rivalry, and we've got the beloved Bokke in action against the New Zealand side, the Kiwis. This is too much. So come on, South Africa. Let's get cheering. Let's get going. I'm going to say goodbye to my friend Lucian. It's been an honour to be with you. Just before I close off, any final words that you'd like to wish?
Yeah, Barry, I just want to say thank you to you. It's been a phenomenal first time commentating with you. I know this is only going to be our first time. We're going to be commentating matches in the future. Next year is going to be super powerful in the Super League A. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in this evening for this live stream here from the UCT Rugby Fields. We appreciate every single like, every single follow, every single subscription. Please hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons. We appreciate your support, every single one of you. Thank you for your support throughout the 2026 rugby season, and we look forward to bringing you even more and even greater views in the new season. God bless you all.
And my closing statement, as I always say, remember, if you're looking around the field and you see somebody with a sad face, please go up to them, take off one of your happy smiles. I'm taking off one of my happy smiles now and saying, you're going to see this smile right through until Sunday morning, because my green Bokke clothes are out. So keep on smiling, South Africa. Keep on smiling, everybody. And congratulations, Western Province and Super League A. From me, Barry Wilson, it's keep on smiling time. Good night.